Mics are shit. I don't care about mics as much anymore, not because I'm like too big for it, but I think I'm getting a little old where I'm like, I just need a couple that are like, those are my spots, practice a couple things, and then that's it. But if you're like trying to really hit mics every night, fucking sucks. It's terrible.
Man, although down the street, that Tammy's is kind of building up to be a good
down the street from Tonight Bar? Down the street from here?
Down the street from Tonight Bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jamal, G, and Derek, they are 100% awesome dudes.
They moved their Wednesday night show from Tonight Bar to Tammy's.
Oh,
and then there's an after the show, there's a mic downstairs in the basement.
Oh, okay.
And
check that out.
Some mainstays, as you call them, the mainstays of the Toronto scene walking in last night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, there were some good sightings. So, a good spot to like, just go work out some stuff.
Yeah. No, I'll go check that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys were talking about drinking. How far on a bad night do you take your drinking? Is it bad, or are you like, generally I get tipsy and then I walk home?
When we get home.
Yeah.
That's an answer.
There's two types of drunks.
Yeah.
There's the drunks who never get home.
Yeah.
That's the trouble. Like they wake up next to dumpsters,
They don't know where
alleys, shit like that.
I only had that once.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
One time is okay.
Yeah.
Once you could do it once for the taste. You could do it twice like a gentleman. But beyond that, if you do it, then you got a problem.
Once for the taste. I like that.
But you could have a problem of getting pretty sauced up. But you're still a human being who's responsible enough to end up at home. There's characters like that, So I think we both end up home. We end up at home.
Yeah. Well, you're alive right now, so I assume generally it turns out okay.
I would say like piggybacking off of Tonight Bar's debauchery, because there's other spots that we've had that, but yeah, we've walked up Dover Court, stumbling.
Oh yeah, Ronsley,
and it's like the longest walk in the world, and you're zigzagging across the street. You're trying to light the smoke for the 9th time, even though like it's not. And that's because of what started out as, we're just having a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
Shots show up, or you don't catch yourself at the fork in the road at 1:10 a.m. where you can go home, eat shawarma, life's gonna be good, or jerk chicken. But we choose chaos, and then before you know it, it's like 3:30 and we're walking up Bathurst and to get to Bloor, and you're just a mess, and I could have went home, like I could have.
None of this needed to happen.
I'll say this. I don't drink as much as I used to, so I kind of miss it sometimes. Like that fun of like, where next, or I got this round, who gets the next. Like there's like an excitement to all of it.
Yes.
But even though I do miss it, I will say the reason I started slowing down is I remember thinking I've never gone home early and thought, fuck, I should have stayed out. Every single time I got home, I was like, oh, this is the fucking best. I'm home.
Yeah, how did I do this? Yeah.
It's 1 a.m. and I'm watching Rocky 3 and I'm happy.
Oh, man,
Because no late night ever starts with the plan that we're going to make this a late night. It generally starts with, no, we're going to keep this, what?
Classy.
We're gonna keep this classy.
And it does, and you have that intention, but at some point, it gets stripped away, and before you know it, you're asking people.
And then
who wants to do a shot?
you've reached the time where the last TTC train is going by, and you're like that. You make that evaluation. You're like, it's 2 minutes to the last. Should I? Oh well, oh man, I can't even close this tab and
it won't be. I've done that time math where I'm like, even if I tried to walk there, I wouldn't make it. So I'm not going to. I'm just gonna fucking take an Uber share.
Like the Super West heading back to center or east. Like you have that decision to make. Am I gonna be home and it's an easy commute, or 2:30 I'm on a streetcar and
you guys have mentioned it a couple times. I will say this because I've watched a lot of like Toronto, like whether it's TikTok or IG videos where they talk about the best thing in Toronto is this, the best in this or whatever. Very under fucking rated is West End drinking. More West drinking. I think towards the end, like me and my best friends, like prior to comedy, whatever, prior to COVID, we were like big drinkers and stuff like that. COVID kind of slowed that down and killed it. Issues in the friendships dynamic also kind of killed it, but whatever. We're not as strong drinkers, any of us anymore. But prior to that, we had gone through different parts of the city, and our last one we settled was we started being in the like starting at the Dufferin area.
Dufferin
and
Lansdowne around-
yeah,
Yeah.
And
Dundas West. You have what the local. You
You have
have
local down there. Duffy's Tavern by
Duffy's. I fucking love Duffy's.
That's an amazing
fucking
spot.
love Duffy's.
They're very welcoming at Duffy's.
They're very
like,
welcoming.
You get in there and they're like, "Here's a booth. Here's."
Yeah.
They have a good stout that's not that I hate Guinness, but they have a great, it's cobblestone stout that's there. And I've said this on this podcast before, but Duffy's used to be, my friend used to live, there's a street called Windermere that's Roncesvalles area or whatever. I used to go to his place, and he liked to go to a strip club, but he was like, we were married. Me and the guy. No, he was married. He has a girl. So we would say, hey, we would start pre-drinking at his place, and then we would say, hey, we're going to go to a bar. And she's like, I'll drop you. And if you're going to a strip club, you can't say, drop me in front of House of Lancaster's there or whatever,
House
right?
of Lancaster. That's amazing.
So we would say, oh, yeah, we're going to Duffy's. So Duffy's was the pre-strip club drink. So by accident, we discovered Duffy's. And then eventually we just liked it. We just liked it at Duffy's.